Lord have mercy on his soul. Who the hell is Ray Stevens? Is what I'm asking myself as Temple Wizard has given me a Patreon request for this artist today. Never heard of him and don't even know what it looks like. Apparently, the song is called Sitting Up with the Dead. Let's check it out. Okay, let's find out who Ray Stevens is. Wow, this looks old.
Well, out in the country, we didn't have mortuaries, and so it was always customary for the undertaker to do his job and lay your kin out right there at home.
Have you given me a fucking country song? You know the rules. You know the rules. This better be some Wheeler Walker Jr. type stuff. How many have to do it? It's paid for it. It's a Patreon request. You. He's funny. Oh, Baz is saying he's funny. We're doing this on the live stream. Right, let's take it back. I mean, I got a bit of satire when that old person fell over at the beginning, but I thought... Right, okay. Clean slate. I heard country music and I got sidetracked.
Well, out in the country, we didn't have mortuaries, and so it was always customary for the undertaker to do his job and lay your kin out right there at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the church would loan you folding chairs, and you'd have visitation and everything right there. But when the nighttime come, you'd have to sit up with the dead, because it wasn't right to leave them alone.
Okay. So basically, we've got a story about the fact that the way they did funerals in the past was like, it was always the person in the room. It never sat in a chapel of rest and stuff where people visited. It was always at somebody's house.
Leave them alone. Well, the last time I set up was 65 when my old arthritic Uncle Fred died. He was 97, so stooped over. The mortician couldn't straighten him out. They used a logging chain to hold him down. Covered that all up with a cape and a gown, and didn't tell nobody in the family, because that's the kind of stuff folks just don't want to know about.
The old bloke, his uncle, died, and rigor mortis set in, and he was sat in a sitting position. So every time they tried to lay him out, his legs come up, or they press his legs down, he's sat up. So I'd break his legs basically and stuff to sit him down, but don't tell the people in his family, because they don't like to hear about that. Okay, this is. I feel like I'm in a time warp here.
And didn't tell nobody in the family, because that's the kind of stuff folks just don't want to know about. Well, we were all sitting there, it was 3 in the morning. And then there come up a cloud of thunder, lightning, and storming.
Oh, don't tell me it's Frankenstein.
Flashed and that thunder clapped, and that chain round old Uncle Fred went snap, rattled and fell to the floor with a thump, and Uncle Fred just sat right up. And I ain't sitting up with the dead no more. I don't know about you. No, I ain't sitting up with the dead no more. No matter what you say or do. They say
Like Frankenstein. The electric came down, struck his chain, and made him sit up. Why not? Why not?
sitting up with the dead no more. No matter what you say or do. They say the dead can't hurt you cause they already left.
Facts.
Left can sure make you hurt yourself.
Yes.
And I ain't sitting up with the dead no more since the dead started sitting up too.
He ain't sitting up with the dead no more since the dead started sitting up too. Okay. Well, it was just a thunderstorm though, mate. You know, they're not all going to do that.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy on his soul.
Well, when Uncle Fred sat up, so did everyone there. And there came a grand parting of the folding chairs, and that preacher nearly knocked me down. He said, "Oh, I'm heading out son, it will have in a minute. I ain't never seen so much.
The depiction, that kitchen's not going to do it within a minute. Next thing, there's a cutout of someone in the wall where he was smashed straight through the house because they was that scared that Uncle Fred sat up when he's supposed to be dead. Quite funny.
Door in and he said, don't worry, son, it will have in a minute. And I ain't never seen so much jumping and shoving before. And then somebody stepped on old cat's tail. He let out a scream, a screech, a wail, and to say the least, that howl didn't help to calm the situation down. And then that lightning flashed and that house went black, and I spoke to my feet. So I said, boys, make tracks. And I went through that screen door, licking and split for town. Well, I cut through the cemetery, fell in a hole.
Oh, shit.
It was Uncle Fred's grave, and it was dark and cold.
Okay.
Yeah, the town drunk dug it, and he dug it too deep. And unbeknownst to me, he's still in there asleep. And I'm scratching and jumping, trying to get out of that hole. And he woke up and said, you might as well come over here and sit down beside me, boy, because you ain't getting out of here tonight. But I did.
What the f are we watching? I feel like this guy should be drinking moonshine while he's talking to me. He's got that accent. I got out there, I lickety split, I ran to the graveyard, fell in the hole. The grave digger's still in the hole. You're not getting out of here tonight. You may as well sit down beside me. No. I'll be kicking holes in that wall to climb out. It's bonkers. And it's the sped up video of him trying to jump out. It's like, it's comedic.
Might as well come over here and sit down beside me, boy, because you ain't getting out of here tonight.
You're not.
But I did.
But I did.
I don't know about you. No, I ain't setting up with a dead no more. No matter what you say or do, they say the dead can't hurt you cause they already left. But what they left can sure make you hurt yourself. I ain't sitting up with the dead no more since the dead started sitting up too. Wasn't no sense in nobody sitting up with Uncle Fred anyhow. Uncle Fred dummy gonna sit up with his own self. Next time I'm just gonna send flowers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Send flowers and don't go. Well, that was an interesting take on funerals and people who've died and then not exactly come back to life, but get struck by lightning, sit up, make everyone shit their pants and run out the house. Little stories about falling into graves because they're still running from the house. Holes in walls. What else do you want? Ray Stevens. He's a card, isn't he? I didn't like the music, the sound of it, because it sounded like a country song, but I did get the satire and I thought it was very, very quirky. So thank you, Temple Wizard. Anyway, what did you guys think of this reaction? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to check out Ray Stevens' original video, and I shall see you in the next reaction.